been a long time. A lot's happened. Getting old. Doing adult things. Busy life. Here I am. I don't even remember what I was doing in this game. It's been so long. It's been 3 days. But when you've spent your whole life gaming, you spend 3 days away from doing this. Well, this is what happens. You don't remember what you were doing because you're old. Okay, so I say we hit the stash. See what I mean, I can't even wear this ancestral stuff yet, so let's go ahead and sort. Let's throw this stuff in here real quick. What build am I even playing? Dude, I don't even know. I'm just kidding. Playing Sever. Real Necros play the Sever build. Shadow damage. Like it. I think I'm gonna ditch this though. I want this. That. Not too bad actually. Alright, hold on. Let's see. So, spent some time away from this game. Everyone hates it, I think. Most people hate it. Honestly, I'm not all that moved by it right now either. Oh, I don't even have any money. Snap. Well, I guess I'm going to need to farm some money. Go do some. How much time is left? Over. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's just do some. Let's just do some dungeons then. Get some trees done. Get some sigils. Start doing some nightmares. Nightmarish. Yo, I got this switched over to fiber internet. Goodness. The difference is amazing. Why is this horse so slow? If I remember, how do you play again? How do you move? How do you attack? Press A, right? Or is it B? Desk. I guess I'll at the very least, I'll finish out Battle Pass. And yeah, finish out the Battle Pass at least, and see if I keep playing after that. Maybe try to get to 100. I don't know. I guess we shall see. This game's really shit in the bed, isn't it? Oh, not good. I think we all came in with way too high expectations. Way too high expectations, I think. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that shout out I gave you, or what? Told you I wasn't mad at you, man. Tizzle got us all confused, you know? What that young man likes to do. Likes to play games, literally and figuratively. You hit 100 yet, or what? Quit the game? You know, I haven't honestly, like I haven't messed with it too much, but so far on the Necro ones seem pretty fun. I couldn't say much for the other classes and stuff, but I haven't messed with the those raffles that we were farming the other day. I need to put some of those in, but I'm just trying to get some gear. I feel like I'm under geared. But yeah, just take your time. You got 3 months for it anyway, so like whatever. Figure I'll at least get the battle pass done. And figure it out from there, I guess. If I want to keep going with it. Play a different class or a different game, I don't know. Tizzle wants to play a different game though. He was talking about playing some single player stuff though. I don't know. I mean, it could be fun, I guess, but I feel like this game really put a damper on everybody, didn't it? Yeah. A lot of malding out there. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I know Tizzle was surprised, but honestly, for me, I was like, this is typical Blizzard to me. There's a difference between wanting something and like kind of being realistic. Like, it's just, they've always done this kind of shit. Like, it's just like, oh well, we'll make it shitty, and then later we'll listen to the community and make it better, and then look like we're like doing something good. It's like, no, you've kind of worn that out. We all know your strategy. Make it shit, make people mad, fix the stuff that they wanted, and then makes you look better as a developer. Yeah, no, that's kind of way worn out. They do that shit in WoW all the time. I mean, they're still doing it. Yeah, that's true. The PoE, yeah. And then PoE 2 is, I mean, they're gonna probably release, or at least more information about that soon too, and that's gonna be. I'm sure they're sitting back looking at this and being like, "Oh yeah, we know exactly what to do now." Pretty much just don't do what Diablo did. I may have to give PoE another shot sometime. I played it a little bit. But I think for me, what the problem was is like, I think familiarity for one. Like I'm old school like Diablo player, so like I'm just familiar with Diablo. And then like that skill tree for PoE is just nuts. A lot of people say it's not as complicated as it looks, but it does look really complicated when you look at it. I may have to try it again. I mess around with it a little bit. I do like how you can basically pick any kind of class and just make it whatever build you want. Which is kind of dope. It's based on the gems and whatnot. Yeah, it looks super overwhelming. And it kind of is in a way, but if you just like, yeah, I was the same way. The skill tree is just, you open it up and it's like, ugh. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know which way to go, but I guess how it works is like, there's always like, I mean, I'm totally butchering this because I don't know the game that well, but I know like, oh, if you always go like to the right, you're like pulling out like this kind of dexterity build, or always go to the left, you're getting like a strength build or whatever. So like, I mean, you can make like a mage character, but make it like a melee like warrior type. I mean, you can just pick the gems that you want and like the skills and all that stuff. So it's like super creative. I just haven't sat down enough to mess with it. Maybe someday. If this like game starts really pissing me off, then, or if I get really bored of it, then maybe I'll go back and try it. Hell, maybe we could all try it. I don't know. Tizzle's down. He's never really seemed to show any interest in it though, so I don't know. Bit of fate. I hope so. They're supposed to have another chat tomorrow, right? I know they're supposed to discuss like some things, but I don't know how deep they're gonna go in it. I hope they have like, I mean, they've had a couple weeks to think about this. Yeah. Oh, so the patch is coming out tomorrow too? They're not just talking about it? That would be dope. They actually have a patch. Okay. And I wonder if Tizzle's gonna try to make his Sork. Well, that'll give me something to look forward to while I'm at work. I haven't even. I've been so out of the loop like these past few days. Just been like doing schoolwork and stuff. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm so like feel like I haven't played in like a month, dude. So I don't even know what's going on like in the game space. Like I don't know what's happening. So I haven't even looked at and see what they're even supposed to talk about tomorrow. I know like Barb and Sork, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah, that's most patch. Did they say? I thought I heard. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought I heard somebody say something about they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna fix it tomorrow or if they're just gonna talk about it tomorrow. But they're supposed to like talk about all the lame like one-shot like CC mechanics from like overpowered mobs and stuff. Or I saw somebody complaining about that, or saying that maybe it was Asmongold or something. Can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, your check fell harder. Well, they made it. They made it everything harder, right? Like, I don't know why they. Oh, I know why. They want people to slow down because they don't have an end game. They want you to be stuck in mid game and early game longer. Buy themselves some time. Add new shit, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying not to, yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, like, I think, like, you know, the simple, you know, the majority of the mechanics of the game haven't really changed much. You just change some scaling on it, but players just know what to do and what to expect, and they're just gonna get better and better. It's not like the mechanics change too much. And they're not that difficult to begin with, really. Especially if you just outgear everything, you can just stomp it. Barber's pretty busted. Oh yeah, I gotta use one of those. I gotta think about it though, cause I have this vicious heart here where it activates corpse every second. And then I have this damage over time one. I'm trying this one out first. Because I'm playing a Shadow Corpse build, so I don't know. I'm gonna try this for a bit. If it doesn't, I don't know. If I get an upgrade on a ring, I might try that Barber one. But these two are like definitely mandatory for me, for my build at least. This Decrepify and this Corpse one. So I might have to swap between this shadow damage, or this damage over time one, and the Barber one. I have like a few of both, so I might just, if I get a ring upgrade, I might just try the Barber one. I know I'm just having a problem with essence issues, but has Tizzle been playing, or he's not been playing? Still quit again? Is he still mad? Bugtis. Sounds like Tizzle. Did they Oh, so you shamed him. Now he's not playing anymore. He's like, "Oh no, I just showed weakness. I better back out of the game for a while." That's funny. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying not to trying not to be too hard on this game. I know like there's some stuff that really suck about it, but I'm trying to give it some time. I know Blizzard's just notoriously slow on everything. But I think you're right. I think they'll eventually figure it out. They just gotta get some people hired. Hopefully this like Microsoft thing will kind of help. Oh, see. They have like no, what do you call them? No good engineers, coders. It's really weird when you have like all this AI in the world too. Don't even utilize it. Just utilize it. I'm sure Chat GPT could write a better code. Yeah, I think you're right. I think like everything caught up with them. One and other developers are trying to like bury them, you know, like they're kind of like the gold standard for a long time. The other developers are like, nah, we want to take Blizzard down, so I think it's finally kind of happening somewhat. Yeah, I think they'll figure it out. They're just really stubborn, like, and they don't listen until it's like almost too late, and they're like, oh, you know, okay, oh, we should have, you know, we hear you, like, well, we've been saying it. I mean, they do that with WoW too, and it's like they do stupid things, and then the players are like, well, you should do this, and then they finally do it, and then it turns out the game's like pretty good. Yeah. Yep. That is true. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, they gotta get it together quick, like really quick. I think they will. I think you're right. I think they will. It's it's just they gotta stop doing this though, because you know, for some people it's gonna be like, well, this is it for me. This is the last straw, you know. I mean, I think I'm too old to do that, but I'm too much of a old school Blizzard player that this is just like familiarity to me. Oh no.
Would you like something appraised?
I think they're going in the right direction with like WoW though. I think WoW's doing okay. I gotta say, I was like kind of down on WoW for a while. But I thought Dragonflight was good. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought for the most part Dragonflight was pretty good. Some balancing issues for sure, but that's always the case. And then I like, you know, the classic. They're doing stuff they're doing with classic is good. The only reason I think it might be different is kind of just because they reacted so fast. Now patches try to fix. They did at least band-aid and try to appease players. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, they're kind of. It seems like that's what they're kind of trying to do, right? I mean, like with the reverting of some of the stuff that they did on this last patch, like I don't know these guys, man. What did you say? You just keep dropping it and picking it up? You get credit? See if they patched it. There we go. All those. No, it didn't work. Patch that. Oh, yeah, it looks like they probably fixed it, 'cause I just dropped it like 7 or 8 times and didn't do anything.
Have many fine pieces, rare and beautiful. May the light keep you.
Damn it. I was a day late. Damn, I've been too busy. Son of a. Oh well, whatever. Let's do this. Oh well. Oh well. All good. I'll just do it the right way, I guess. I hate playing games the right way. Where's Tizzle? So he can find all the bugs. Yeah, I haven't even been keeping up with all the bug fixes. I don't even know what's going on. And some glyphs. Sacrificial. I don't think I need that one. I'm playing minions. I would figure. That's okay. Get it eventually. Like I said, I'm in no rush. Alright, the sigil's dropping. All my minions. Yes. Not too hard, huh? It's just kind of passively get it. Were you targeting stuff, or was it just kind of just finishing like as you played the game? Yeah, that's what I figured. That's kind of how it should. I feel like if you have to like target some of this stuff, it makes it kind of bland. Unless it's like, oh, you know, go do Hell Tides or something like that. That's different, but or kill a world boss or something. Yeah, the renown's easier to finish this time though, right? Because they buff some of the stuff, like the amount of renown you get, like side quests and dungeons or something. Probably need to do that too. A little bit, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I wish they would have done the renown a little different. I feel like putting mandatory power behind it is kind of a bad choice, in my opinion. I think like if they could have put some like maybe if they would have put like some really sick like cosmetics or like a mount or something, then I think it would be a lot more enjoyable to do. And then you can be like, oh, well, I don't really need it. I can do it later. Or if you don't want it at all, like, you don't need to do it. They made it to where it's, you need those Paragon points. That's another thing I need to do. I need to look up. I need to make my own. Maybe I'll do that at work. I'll do that at work tomorrow. Make my own Paragon for this build. Kind of just winging this build on my own. I'm not really looking at anything up because I don't know. I just don't want to. Yeah. It's like my map's not turning off. Is the exploit glyph still worth taking, or is it not good anymore because of the vulnerable nerf? Still probably pretty good, huh? Exploit is still okay. Cool, I already found it, so good. It's like my first one. Oriole, I think that one's good too. Yeah, I just went with this Sever build because I feel like I did Bone Spear last time, and I was like, I feel like switching it up. And then I was gonna try Blood. That looked kind of fun too. Then I saw these Necro Malignants, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I thought, well, Sever's Shadow, Reap his Shadow. And then I'll just get the Shadow. What is that? Helmet. Unique helmet. This. Deathless. Oh, of course, it's the Bone Spear one. Speak of the devil. What a coincidence. Rip. Of course I would get that, wouldn't I? Oh shoot, getting wrecked. Damn. Damn shame. I'm squishy right now. Range damage over time, vulnerable damage. Yeah, I think I should probably. Alright. What we're gonna do. Shadow play. So let's see. So I'll try this Butcher Malignant out. See how that goes.
I got first, skins, and spear.
This one. Like yeah. Yeah, I know you can do that, but it's just like I don't know, I think like the red just throws me off, and I'm like I'd rather just like go back and forth, but yeah. I knew about it. I just kind of lazy. So yeah, I need to just lighted. Do that. add that butcher to it. I wish they had like some kind of filter, like you could put it on here and be like, okay, I only want to pick up things that have like these two aspects on it, or I mean these two stats, like vulnerable and like crit or something like that. And then it'll put like an icon around it or whatever, and you can tell like, oh, okay, these are the two that I want, so I'm just gonna use those, and I can just scrap everything else. Because Lost Ark had something like that. It's this one, right? Varshan's Heart, the critical strikes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Put that one there. Be right back. Be right back. Dad life, man. This. Okay. Do this. Try this butcher out, see what it's all about. Should have enough crit. I don't know. Probably not. Enough to see it work anyway. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I see it. You're right. Pretty nasty. Oh. I scared the shit. Oh, that's nuts. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Damn, alright. Yeah, it's pretty mandatory. Imagine if I had more crit too. My goodness. Better. Ooh. Yeah, it's hitting hard. They're gonna nerf this for sure, right? Damn. What's happening? Oh, my minions. Yeah, it seems pretty busted. I mean, no, it seems it seems fine. Yeah, it seems kind of really well balanced. No tuning needed. Yep, it's not strong at all. It sucks. Sucks, man. Why are these guys immune for like... Yeah, dude, it's like big time different. Look at that. It's like these random explosions of damage. Yeah, click right there. Boom. Dead. 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 Yeah, it's like nuts. I don't even have like a lot of crit either. Like, so imagine if you could just keep that on all the time. That's nuts. God. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna fly through everything now. I don't have to worry about damage anymore. Sure. Just gotta get the Paragon board going, get my glyphs up. I need to get some defensive gear too. 'Cause I'm gonna have to start pushing World Tier 4 soon. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think the one I use is 4, right? Yeah. Oh, I see, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's still blowing stuff up. Like, that's like, at that point, you're like splitting hairs, right? Like, maybe if you're like trying to push like level 100 nightmares or something, but even then, probably still like OP. Yeah. Which, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it does crazy damage though. Look at that, jeez. Yeah, she's just broken as hell. Yeah, they. Oh. Like these fools. Damn. Yeah, that made quick work of them. Corpse explosion. Okay. Gosh. What
See
other
anything you like?
moon?
Yes, yes, I'll take it.
Stuff is just. Let's see. We'll just do another tier 2, I guess. Scrap these other ones. I don't want to scrap them yet. Nightmares are still the way to go for XP, right? Okay. Yeah, it's like so crazy. I guess doing a level 2 isn't so bad. 'Cause I mean, I guess you could go up to 10, but you start losing. You don't get as much XP anymore, right? They nerf that. Yeah. Okay. So it's probably best to stay at like 3, right? It's like you start losing a lot of XP at that point. Or is it best to do 10 if you can? Basically, instead of 25%, it's 15%, right? At 10 levels. I think I could definitely go higher than 3, sure. Okay, up. All right. Oh, golden chance. Shit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm missing out on XP. I don't know if I can do 10. I might be able to do it, but I don't know how fast it would be. Probably do at least 5. At least 5 levels higher than me for sure. Actually, with this build, with the minion build, I might be able to do higher than 5. I just get hit pretty hard sometimes. But I don't have much, I haven't really optimized my gear, my defensive stuff, chest piece and my legs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to play around and see what I can handle. I definitely need to get some defense so I can prevent getting one shot if I'm going higher than the 3 that I'm at right now. There are some times where I get hit pretty hard. But I barely paid attention to my gear. I'm like, I hate sifting through all the gear, so I've kind of been lazy with it. Also, I don't know. My head hasn't been like fully in this game this season yet, just because I've been dealing with a stupid class. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting to get a sigil that I can go higher. Keep getting 2s. What class am I playing? Is that what you're asking? Or what? Oh, class. Oh, okay. Sorry, my head was in the game at that point. No, I'm taking a English 102 class from a part of my bachelor's prereq. It's just a lot of writing. A lot of freaking writing. So I have to, like, right now, I'm writing a research paper. It's like, I have to write 2,200 words, and I have to do all these, like, stupid ass exercises and stuff, and like, she makes us do like rough drafts and like these bibliographies and peer reviews, and it's just like, just busy work. I've just been like grinding that out the past few days. That's why I haven't been on. Freaking hella annoying. But I'll be done with this class on the 3rd of August, so I'm like, and I'll get like 2 weeks off, and I'll start my classes for my degree. Just trying to finish up these last few prereqs. Yeah, I was gonna play English. And mostly did math. Yeah. I still have to do a math too, but I'm just gonna take a, there's this thing called a CLEP exam. Basically, it's like you study the material on your own, and then you could just take a test. It costs like $100 to take the test, but you only need to get like a 50% on it to pass. I'm like, seems like a good deal to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then after that, I'll be done with all my prereqs. I just got done with a history class like a couple weeks ago too. That one wasn't that bad, but big lag spike. Damn. Oh, nice. So you're like, that's your subject of choice, huh? Is math. I was actually pretty good at physics. The rest of the math I was not a big fan of. Like, not for me. But physics I was good at, but I think a lot of it was because I think it's because I played baseball, and baseball's a lot of just physics. So I think I just meshed with physics a little bit more than anything else. Yeah. It's really shitty, like how underpaid, and they just get no help. Like, teachers just get no help. There's a lot of extra work involved too, and it's not right. These are the people that are like shaping up the country, you know, like they're the ones training all the kids to be successful in this world, but they get paid so shitty. Really bad. Oh, there's a 3. Let's do this one. Shifting city. Have to do this one. You do that stronghold. Yeah, my wife originally wanted to be a teacher too, and she decided not to. Pretty unfortunate, especially too, because I don't know if you had the same experience, but for me, it's like if you have like a bad teacher, it really like sets you back like a lot. And it's quite the opposite with a good teacher. It's just like, and they can just make you feel like you can just learn anything. So it's like you get these people that really want to be teachers, but they probably can't afford it. Can't afford to be a teacher. Kind of the same way I feel about, I mean, I work in healthcare. I mean, it's kind of discouraging to see like unpractical jobs, like all these content creators and stuff. They make like so much money, and here I am like contributing to somebody's like well-being and their health, physical and mental health and all that stuff, and it's like get paid way less, and it's like really cutthroat and just get overworked. And linear algebra teacher gave me a 0 on a question and I got the right answer for it. It was worth like a quarter of my grade. Probably just didn't like the way I saw it. Yeah, see, that's like, it's like when you get that kind of like ego going, and I just feel like that's so shitty. Like coaches in sports do that shit too. It's like you could be like a really good athlete and like you're good at your position or whatever, and then you got this like egomaniac going on, like just refuses to play you at where you're good at because they just out of spite. I don't like that. Terrible. Yeah, I was actually going to be, originally I was going to get into engineering. And then I saw all the math classes that were involved, and I was like, I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. I decided not to. And it's not that I'm bad at math, it just takes me a little bit longer to like really kind of settle in with it. I don't see it as quick as some other people do. It just takes me a minute. I think I get overwhelmed, like I get the Path of Exile effect where I see all the numbers in the equation and letters and symbols and all this crap, and it's just like it's too much, and I have to like really take my time with it. Yeah, it's a lot of math. I was like looking at it and I was like, damn, that's a lot. Now I'm not even sure. Maybe I did make a better choice. I don't know, because I see a lot of these AI that are like kind of taking over those jobs. That makes you wonder if they're just gonna keep certain people and not hire so much engineering. Well, I'm saying, I don't know why Blizzard doesn't get on this AI stuff, write some of their code. Probably don't know how to use it. This heart is nasty, man. God. I like that they gave you a speed boost while you're holding these. Did they change that recently, or has that always been there? I just never noticed. Okay. Shows you how much I paid attention. Taking a page out of Sanchip's book. Sleeping, I guess. Where am I going? Going the wrong way. Of course you would say that. Google. Where's that kid at anyway? What's he doing? He was asking where I was at earlier. He didn't get on. He probably thought I wasn't gonna get on. I don't know what he wanted to do. Probably either that or he fell asleep. Laying with Vance. Roll, that's another good one. I'll need that one for sure. Man, that heart is nasty, man. My God. Yeah, you know, that don't sound all that bad either, man. I mean, I got the dad life, but I got the pain too. So it's like, I try not to take pain meds anymore though. It's like, maybe my pain's not as bad as what you got, but I feel like, you know, I want to try that, but I work for federal government, so it's not federally legal technically, so I could lose my job doing that unless I get the not broad spectrum. Oh, maybe it is. Or is it the isolate? It's like the isolate or something where it doesn't have the actual THC in it. I don't know how effective that is either. You take the no THC, it helps you. Okay, I might have to. I'll look into it. because I don't want to take. I really don't want to take like just ibuprofen all the time. I just feel like that's so bad. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that then. I did not go to it. It. There's topical ones for I think somebody, one of my coworkers gave me some of that. It does seem to help. That definitely does. I use that for my lower back pain. Oh yeah. Okay. You said you're Canadian. Do you live in Canada? Do you like it there? What's the because we're actually um we've actually considered moving out of the country just because it's just crazy here. And Canada is definitely like one that's on the list because it's just closer. I've just never had any, like, you can look online and stuff and see, but it's just like I don't know how accurate that stuff is. Is it expensive to live there, or is it like cheap, or what are jobs like and stuff like that? Okay. Healthcare is pretty good too, huh? That's what I hear. 700 for a 2-bedroom in the city? Damn, and you had a pool? Wow. Healthcare is free, so it's just built into like progressive taxing, right? Taxes are just a little bit higher, but everyone gets free healthcare. I mean, I think that's a good idea, honestly. Yeah, that's fine with me. Like, I feel like everyone's happier that way, and I don't know. Yeah, that would be nice, because I'm literally to the point where like I don't even want to go to the doctor, because like I'm just, even though I pay like, I'll pay like 200 something a month in just healthcare, like for me and my family. But then like you even go to like a doctor and it's like, okay, like so I go to my rheumatologist or my endocrinologist and I'll pay like $40 copay. And then like, oh, if I need meds, and I'll pay like $30 for my like thyroid pills or whatever. And it's like, the fuck? Like, you go to the ER and it's like $175 copay no matter what happens to you. And it's like, God, damn, I don't even want to go. They're just gonna tell me I'm okay and tell me to leave. Had 3 brain surgeries, multiple surgeries. Damn. Yeah, if that happened to you here, dude, like, oh my god, you'd be screwed. You'd probably just want to die, honestly. Because like there's people that are literally, they would rather die than to like take the debt. really terrible. Wow. That's dope. Hey, at least you get, you know, sucks that you don't feel good, but man, at least it's not like crippling you financially, you know, like it would here. Some people in the States are just a bit delusional about it. Literally, it's literally amazing here. Yeah, we're definitely considering it. What's the weather like? Is the weather crazy or is it pretty? It's pretty nice. Okay. What about like where you're at? Are you're is that that city that that's like one of the main like cities, right? Where I live, you get hot summers and long winters. Well, I live in Arizona, so I can deal with hot. Arizona's like freaking terrible. It's like we're dying here right now. It's so hot. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we don't I've lived in Arizona like my whole life. So it's like crazy hot here, like freaking like right now, like today it was like 116. And yeah, it's been like that for like the past 2 weeks. It's just been terrible. So yeah, I would definitely like nice weather because we don't get that here. What's like, so what are what do you call it? Like education, like college education, like is it affordable or is it like, how does that work? Some places say, like, sometimes I see things that say like, oh yeah, it's like it's either really affordable or it's free or something. I don't know. Today was about 31 here. I think Celsius. Yeah, so you guys use the correct metric system. We use freaking Imperial or whatever it's called. 88. Oh, that's probably warm for you, right? That's like hot for you, right? Like that's a hot day there. Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, because we get 116 Fahrenheit, 120, like up to 120 Fahrenheit here regularly in the summers. Oh wow, yeah, that's perfect. $5K a year for full course load. Wow. That ain't bad at all. Okay, that's not too bad. It's depending on where you go here, you can get some, like the where I'm going right now. I think is like it's an amazing deal, and it's about 7K per year too. But that's like, this is like unheard of where I'm going. Like I'm paying, like I had my associates already, and so I'm just doing like a bridge program to finish, but it's costing me like 14K. And the 2-year degree that I got before actually cost me 30K. So it's like I got like a smoking deal on this, like this school I'm going to. So but 7K a year is not bad. But 5K USD is not too bad at all. Actually really good. That's not bad at all. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just really bad here. It's gotten really bad. Like the past probably like 4 or 5 years, it's just been horrible. Yeah, okay, so like, yeah, it's like much better education, right? Like it's just really good. That's what I've heard. Okay. Everyone's just more educated out there.
You don't want that.
Yeah, my wife really wants to, she really wants to move to Canada. And so I've been looking like online. I've been just kind of like researching different countries and stuff, and yeah, she really wants to move to Canada just because it's just like a, you know, just right there. It's a border country. I just don't know how, I don't know if it's like, I don't know anything about moving to another country. I don't know if it's like
All things
hard to get into there, or if it's like an easy process, or if it takes a long time, or I don't know. Get a better education for cheaper is the idea. Wouldn't be too hard for you. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna look into it. You're doing an excellent job recruiting, man. Yeah, we're getting a little bit getting slightly fed up here. Like I don't like how I have to we have to like worry about if our, you know, like sending our kids to school and shit, man, because it's like, dude, everyone's just like trying to shoot up schools now. It's just crazy. Yeah. No, you're right. You're probably right. Yeah, it's terrible here. Which is sad because it should be good here. Like, it should be good. There's like so much potential for this country to be so good, but they've let it go so bad. So bad. And it's built on a bunch of freaking lies and BS. Yeah. Yeah, definitely might have to look into that. We talk about it a lot, so that's why you're always having like internet or like connection issues or whatever with your weather. You live in Canada, huh? Get some crazy weather sometimes. Storms. Yeah. It's not too bad in the city like that though, huh? Okay. That don't sound that bad though. If I'm being honest. Sometimes a simpler area is kind of nice, in my opinion. We used to live like in a big ass city, like in Phoenix in Arizona, and it's gotten like so ghetto over there. So we just moved to that kind of the outskirt cities. Less infrastructure. Oh, okay. That was like once or twice a year. Okay. What's it like recreation wise out there, like outdoor stuff, like fishing and like camping and stuff like that? Is it like pretty good? Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Arizona. There's a lot of that here. I grew up going like hunting and fishing all the time with my dad, so something I'd like trying to get into with my kids, but it's just like it's just getting expensive here. Everything's getting expensive here. And it's so hot here too, like all our lakes are like drying up and stuff. It's like really bad. Like lakes that I would go to like when I was a kid, it would be like flowing like big time. It would be catching fish all the time, and then I'd try to go there and it's barely any water in there. No lakes in my province. It's like one of the main. Okay. I like the sound of that. Damn. That sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. All right, so what are some things that got to ride my bike to school or walk with my friends? Okay, nice. And it's like pretty safe there too, right? What I've heard. Heard it's like really safe there. Nobody's like not a whole lot of crime. It's crazy as hell over here, man. This, I'm sure you've heard a lot of the BS from here, but it's like all the time, man. My kids, like, I didn't really have to grow up with that kind of stuff, really. It wasn't that bad when I was a kid. I mean, until like maybe like high school for me, I think is when it started, like kind of the beginning of like the whole thing. But Man, it's like my kids go through like drills at school, like lockdown, like shooter drills, like kind of deal. It's nuts. And they're like, they don't even think it's a big deal. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we just did a. We're like trying to like, what did you guys do? What did they teach you? What did they tell you to do? Where did you have to hide? They're like, oh yeah, we just hide. Like, yeah, it's just whatever, it's just hiding. I'm like, that's like a big deal. Didn't have to do that. Everyone's trying to play Call of Duty here, man. It's crazy. Crime happens here. There's a lot of indigenous that live in our province. Oh, okay. They have like a what? They have like a reservation up there. So we have reservations here too. Like, my family is actually native. They're like not regulated by like Canada or something. Okay. Yeah, that happens here too. That's why like a lot of them move off the res because it's just really bad. The living conditions are terrible. The government doesn't treat them very well, and they give them like bare minimum shit to survive. They just end up turning into like drugs and shit. It's really sad. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just... Yeah, they just don't... They don't have the right living conditions. How does it work over there? Like, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is here too. Cause like our government, like they live on the reservation, but it's like they send them like they have like no running water, no electricity, like they're like, you know, farming like sheep, and that's like what they live off of, and it's just crazy. Like they send them like. They just send them like rations of like flour and like Spam and shit like that. They just eat like a bunch of bread. They're like all like mostly diabetics, and they have nothing to do, so they turn to like alcohol or drugs, and it's just like, you guys are not doing it the right way. You're not helping them. Yeah, we have a lot of that here. Yep. That's basically what Phoenix is. That's why we don't live there anymore. Moved a little bit further west. Just terrible. Like, so much like meth and drugs and like all over the place. Mostly meth. People robbing people. Pretty bad. Definitely gonna have to think about that though, because in the hand. Didn't even kill him. You just. It's gotten like so bad here that there was like a. I can't remember. I think I saw it on like Twitter or something. It was like some guy went to like rob a restaurant. I can't remember what state it was in, but everyone in there just sat there. They didn't even move. They were just sitting there and like they just ignored him, and he left because nobody like even flinched. It's like that bad. It's freaking terrible. Like, oh yeah, just another guy just trying to shoot up the place. Big deal. Just another day. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something that we're considering for sure, 'cause we're just really fed up with it here. And it's sad because like, I mean, you know, this is where like I was born here, like I grew up here, like it sucks to have to like turn your back on like where you grew up and stuff, but it is what it is, man. Probably do one more. Do one more and call it. Yeah, I was gonna ask you like what's something that okay, let's answer this. What's something that you don't like about Canada? Like if you were to pick something, like what is something that you're like, oh man, this is something I definitely could do without living in Canada? If you had to complain about something. Quality of doctors or lack of? Okay. Long waits at the hospital? When you say long waits, like how long are you talking? Like are you talking like ER visits, or just like regular like doctor visits? Hours. Yeah, we're a little bit faster here, but you're probably waiting like 5-6 hours here mostly. Sometimes it could be about 10 hours though, depending on where you're at. I think that's just kind of honestly, that could be just the industry in general. Honestly, that's even in my field. Like I work in the laboratory. Sometimes I've been to the ER and it's been fast. Yeah, it depends. It does depend. Like obviously, if you're gonna go on like a Saturday night, you're probably asking for a long night. Yeah, the pandemic really did screw everything. Yep. I can tell you that firsthand, working in healthcare. Changed everything, man. You know what it is, too? So that demand really brought like contract agencies to hire travel techs or travel, even just travel anything in healthcare. Travel nurse, travel phlebotomist, travel lab tech, travel whatever. They make a shit ton of money to be a part of a travel agency for like a travel tech or something. Like we have like no permanent staff. Like a lot of our staff is like contract techs, and they make more money than we do. Like they're making a ton of money. So everyone's just leaving to sign these big signing bonuses with these agencies and contract agencies, and then they just travel. Do like 13-week contracts, 6-month contracts. Make like 60 to 100, $130 an hour depending on your experience, and then like why would you ever need to work permanently somewhere? You just make that much money. It's nuts. So yeah, healthcare is like kind of jacked up. Like if you're as far as careers, less transportation, so like your public transportation. Yeah. We have public transportation, but I don't know. With us though, it's like, yeah, we have public transportation, but it's also around like poverty areas, like you were talking about, and it's like they all just hang around the bus stops, and yeah, everyone on the bus is kind of ghetto. Yeah. Our insurance is pretty reasonable there. Ours is like, I don't know, it depends on the ads, but it's like our insurance kind of sucks here. Paid $120 a month. My car insurance, I had a sports car. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm paying like 180 right now. I just have like a subcompact SUV and a full-size truck, which is pretty good. I have pretty good driving record and stuff, so I got a pretty good rate. But like most people are paying a lot more than me. Yeah, see, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm getting a good rate. I'm getting a good rate. It just recently went up to, I was paying like 150. Now it like went up to 180. Why? I don't know. Who knows? Inflation. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we have to. A lot of people have to bounce around to different companies because they're trying to find like a good deal. Like that's the only way you can find a good deal. By just switching back and forth. Just government insurance. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good because I wouldn't like to do that. I never have. I've been with the same insurance company for almost 20 years, and they give me a pretty good deal. So for here, anyway. Like where I'll try to go. I'll go buy like a vehicle at a dealership, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we want to see if we can save you on the car insurance." And I'm like, "Nah, I don't think you're gonna be able to." They're like, "No, we'll try. I'm like, "Okay, you're not gonna do better than what I got, but okay." And then they're like, "Oh, well, we'll crunch the numbers." So they crunch them, and then they come back and they're like, "Yeah, the plan that I was able to get you is only like $2 cheaper than what you're paying." I'm like, "Yeah, see, I told you." But yeah, everyone else here is like, most of the time they're fucked. They're paying like so much. I just buy my license and insurance. Insurance go through a broker. Don't even know what the difference is. Oh, okay. I mean, it sounds easier than what we have to deal with, so I don't know, man. It's just shit's just backwards here. It's just really bad. A big thing for us though is like, it's just the school shootings and shit, man. Like all the shootings and stuff, it's just bad. It's like sometimes we have to like, what do you call it? We kind of worry about, you have to shop around for your cell phone. Okay, yeah, well, we kind of do that here too. I mean, everything's like that. But like internet, TV, cell phone, car insurance, hell, even health insurance. So like every fiscal year I'll like have to look and see like, oh, what's the better deal on the health insurance. It's crazy. And then we got like, okay, well, you know, this dental office no longer takes this company anymore, so you have to switch to another company. And it's like, I don't know, it really sucks. It's like frustrating as hell, and then like trying to get payouts and stuff, it's like nuts. Okay. Okay. What kind of internet is out there? Like cable, like fiber, or what is it? DSL or? Fiber? Yeah, okay. Nice, huh? Fiber's nice. I just got it. I actually just got fiber today. And I can't believe how much different it is. Yeah, dude, we've had Cox Internet, which is cable, and we've had it for like forever. And it's, I'm paying like $40 less for the same exact speed, but like triple the upload. Actually, more than that, like 10 times the upload. And it's like, and there's no data caps. Like, oh, I had a data cap on the other one. I'm paying $65, and I was paying $105 with the other company. It's like a rip-off, man. Yeah, what's a data cap? Yeah, so when you reach a certain amount of data, they don't necessarily cut you off, but they start charging you $10 a month more for 50 more gigs of data. stupid. That's why, especially when I was like hitting the. Yeah, I know. I know you were messing with me, but I'm just like, it's freaking dumb. That's why, like, I had to, like, especially like early on, like, when I was hitting up like the YouTube stuff, like we were doing more podcasts and stuff. I had to chill out because uploading to YouTube was costing me a lot of data, and I actually hit my cap, and I was like, motherfuck. So yeah, I had to chill out on the YouTube and stuff, but now I don't have to worry about it. I can just upload all the way, like whatever, no big deal now. Yeah, they just barely installed the fiber connection like a few weeks ago, so I just signed up a couple days ago, and they installed today, and it's smooth, really smooth. It's also why I'm dual streaming right now, so I'm streaming on Kick and on YouTube because fuck it, why not, right? I got no data caps no more. Yep. So wholesome stuff. Yeah, so this fiber is nice. And it's like $40 cheaper than what I was paying, so I'm like, I'm cool with that. Yeah. And you know what's funny is I do have a data cap on my cell phone, but I barely ever go over it. Yeah. Mine's pretty much mine's technically unlimited, but once I go over a certain threshold, then it just slows down my speed. But I've only done that like maybe one time. So it's like I don't even trip. They charge you? Do you ever go over? Ooh. Okay, so there's one thing. Okay, so you never go over. Yeah. Like it would be pretty hard, right? Like you would have to like really really be like downloading a bunch of stuff on there. We get like everyone just uses, yeah, that's what we do. The only time I've ever almost gone over is when I was out of town. I was out of town and I was actually downloading Diablo on my laptop. Yeah, I probably should have done that, but YOLO.
Wind favor you.
Jeez, fuck it. I need to. Yeah. Ages. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might be something. Vancouver Island or out east for better weather if you really wanted. Okay. When you say better weather, like what are you talking about? Like what are you trying to what are you thinking that I would be avoiding as far as bad weather? Like no snow. Okay, so where you're at, you get snow. Do you get it a lot? Seven months of winter. Yeah, that sounds like quite a bit. Do you like that? Like, do you like that, or is that just what you're used to, or? Yeah, you like the winter? Oh, you used to play. Okay, so yeah, so you were like doing all the
Let me help.
ice hockey on the lakes and stuff when they were freezing over. Yeah. Oh, then you would hate it where I live. You would absolutely hate where I live. You'd be so miserable. And I'm used to it, so it's like, but I can do cold. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you know. You been here in the summer? Have you ever been here in the summer? Yeah. Vegas can get pretty warm too. Yeah, Vegas can get pretty warm too. For sure.
Precious stones, beautifully cut.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, I used to play like, I'm like big baseball player, so I'd play baseball in the summer here. I don't know how I did it. Now I'm like looking back, I'm like, how the hell did I even do that? I would be playing Tizzle too. We played ball together, so we'd be playing summer ball in this, and it would be just freaking awful. And I don't know how I did it. Looking back, I guess we were just so into the game, we just didn't even care. But yeah, it was freaking awful. But all right, Canada, man. Might have to for sure look into that, because I don't know, dude. I wish the winter wasn't quite as long here, but honestly, because the population's a bit lower, nice. I like being able to drive anywhere. So what's the so in the where you're talking about, like Vancouver Island, is that more crowded like that? Is it like really busy or not? It's not that bad. It's not like California or like LA or something, right? The island isn't as busy. Vancouver City is though. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. So you're saying, okay, so it'd be like a lot of people work in Vancouver City and live on the island. Oh, okay. What's that commute like? Is it like, is that a difficult commute, or is it pretty manageable? Into this Vancouver, I'm gonna write this down. Take a seaplane over, takes 15 minutes. That's pretty dope. Vancouver ferry, which is like an hour. Okay. Vancouver City and Island. Okay. Just sit there and listen to music or read a book. Yeah, for sure. You said or out east. Maritimes are really nice. What is that? New Brunswick? Maritimes. Just writing stuff down. New Brunswick, okay. I'm gonna look into these places. Okay. It sounds already better than what we have here. So Ottawa surrounding area as well. Okay. I'm gonna like start researching these places, just look into them and see. Yeah, because it's, I don't know, man. Gotta like the winter or you'd hate it. We've done it before. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Flagstaff in Arizona, but we used to live there for a little bit. It snowed a lot there too. We only lived there for like half a year, but it snowed like every week. Sit there and dig our car out of the snow every day and just to get to work. Sliding around and stuff. They didn't salt the roads very well. I think it's skiing, etc., ice fishing, snowball. Yeah, that stuff is fun. So how far, like, so if you were to take a drive to like Vancouver Island, how long would it take you? Like a couple hours maybe? Or is it longer? Oh, 24 hours? Oh shit. Yeah, Canada's huge. For sure. Okay, so like what's in between you and there? Like not much? Is it just mostly like open land or what? Or is there just more places like you, Alberta? And that too. Is that kind of similar to where you live? Alberta and Manitoba. They're very similar. Okay, Alberta not quite as cold. And so you're You're more east or you're more west Canada? Oh, you're central. Okay. Okay. Damn, so like there's not really much that's close to you. Hmm. Is it expensive where you live, or is it cheap? Like, so you're just like out in the middle of nowhere. Is it like, is it cheap? Just trying to think like how it would work out here. Like, I feel like places like that would be expensive here. 6 hours to Edmonton. Or I imagine the houses are cheap. Yeah, I imagine they are. Okay. That's actually about what we have out here where I live. But I don't live in like in the city. $100K or less. Yeah. What about like other things like just like services, like, you know, like food and like groceries and like gas and stuff like that? Is it cheap out there for you, or is it kind of expensive compared to others? Like something that's maybe more in the city? Expensive because you're just like way out there, right? Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's... Is it expensive? Just like, are you think groceries are just expensive in Canada in general, or? Okay. 25K people. Okay. It's not a lot of people though. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, it's probably just because it's, I mean, okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit more than here. But I mean, like, you would expect things to be a little bit more expensive in certain areas because you're getting like cheap healthcare and stuff like that. I mean, I get it. It's got to come from somewhere, right? Okay, because free healthcare, not cheap, free. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's huge. No, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. 'Cause it's definitely not free here. It's expensive as hell. So I just think like, man, how are you gonna pay $200 a month, or not even a month, $200 a paycheck for health insurance, and then have to pay for co-pays, surgeries, meds, all that stuff on top of you're already paying $200 a paycheck, so $400 a month, and I got to pay all those copays and for those surgeries and dental is really bad here too. Like, is that all included in there too? Like your dental and vision and hearing and all that stuff? Is that all free too? Drug plan from your work? Okay. You don't get dental and eye, etc. That you need through work. But do they cover it? Like, does your employer cover that for you, or is that like something that you pay towards? Like, they take it out of your paycheck? %80 or more coverage, not taken out of pay. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely better still. Hmm. Okay. Dang. Nice. So you're like double dipping there. Okay. Sounds like a good ass deal, man. Because it's dental is really bad here. It's horrible. Flat out horrible. We get coverage, but so like I pay, obviously I have to get it through my work. Like, we have plans that are not required, or like you can get outside of employment, but I get mine through my work, and it's like maybe I want to say like I don't even know how much I'm paying, like 40 a paycheck, I think, and it's like it doesn't even cover. I mean, it covers things, but like say like if you were to get like fillings or like root canals or crowns or something, it would be like it covers like maybe like 30 or 40% of it. Like a joke. You're still like paying, like, say you get like a root canal or something, you're probably paying like, I don't know, $600, $700 or something, maybe $500, $600. I don't know. I don't even know how much they cost anymore, but probably more than that now. I don't know. Yeah, it's garbage. It's freaking garbage, man. So, yeah, anything's better than what we got here. Our healthcare is awful. Awful. Everyone's sick. Everyone's got problems. Like, there's like so many autoimmune diseases out here just because, for one, the healthcare sucks, and I think the food sucks too. So like, I think the food is just really bad. It's like super processed and like all these preservatives and GMOs and all that stuff. So it's just like everyone just feels like crap, like gluten allergies and stuff you didn't used to have, like, I don't know, like 20 years ago. And now everyone's got like some kind of autoimmune issue. I have too. I've developed too. So yeah, so you probably got like good quality like food there. Yeah. Yep. You probably got like so much wildlife too, so like and so much land that you can have like free range like cattle and all that stuff. Yeah. Dairy and grain farms, yeah. Yeah, we got dairy farms out here too, but they're just nasty. They're like nasty farms out here. just like all full of like antibiotics and like all this kind of stuff. Yeah, see, that's like nice, right? Probably like really good quality meat too. Ooh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna last you for like, how long did that last you? Last you for a while, right? Like a year maybe? Half a year? A lot of meat. 2 freezers full, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I bet you it's like good ass meat too. Yeah, I bet. Like we for a while we were buying like some like free range like kind of organic kind of meat or whatever, and I had never known that freaking beef could taste kind of gamey. Never knew that until I ate that, and I was like, wow, this is like definitely tastes a difference. Weird. Stuff you buy in our grocery stores here is just like, it's bad. You can tell it's just not good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna look into these. Definitely gonna look into these all these areas you're telling me about. Do some research on it. But I appreciate all the input, man. I'm gonna think about it. I think I'm probably gonna head out now. Gotta go work tomorrow so I can pay towards my shitty insurance and yeah, I don't know if you made me feel better or worse after talking to me about that. Fuck. Alright, buddy. Oh yeah, probably be on tomorrow night, so we can chat some more about it if you want. I'll let you know what I come up with, what I see, and you think so? I haven't talked to him about it. I don't know. I haven't told him I've been thinking about it. He might. I don't know. He might also be like, this place sucks too. He doesn't have much luck here either. But I don't know. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll let you know what I think, dude. But for sure, I'll be on tomorrow. Chat about it. All right, dude. Appreciate it, man. Talk to you later, man. Have a good night.